probably time to go. This is an adult show, yeah, this is an adult show. And if you ain't one of them, it's probably time to go.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. I'm, of course, Hickory the Drunken Underwhelming. Welcome back to the show. And tonight we got a lot to get into. Yeah, that's right. It was May the 4th and Drinko to Mayo this past weekend. I did a guest bartending spot yesterday. In fact, I was wearing the same outfit because, you know, tender's gonna tend, yo. But yeah, we got a whole lot of interesting stories, like Governor New York showing her true colors and being a racist piece of crap. We got a crazy story about a nurse in Pennsylvania who's now a notorious serial killer. Yeah, U.S. pausing funding to Israel. The Boston mayor's no whites allowed party's coming back up. We got a Democrat said something insane about women owning guns. Yep. Oh, a big one that's not so big yet, but yeah, Bradley Martin allegedly busts a prominent Hollywood producer during an interaction with a 15-year-old girl. We're going to watch that video. And yeah, AstraZeneca is taking back its thing. And we're going to talk about No Mo May because I'll speak on behalf of Molasses and say that's an awful idea. Don't neglect your lawn in May. And lastly, in the intro, I want to say that I'm a little bit upset. And this is no fault of Molasses himself because that guy is great. But I feel like this guy might have written the perfect theme song for Hickory the Drunken Underwhelming, and I feel like Molasses should have done it. Yeah, this is straight gold, dude.
Let's go. Big dog status, hillbilly savage. I got the recipe, I call it redneck magic. I spit pure.
Yeah, no, just I'm floored and a little bit upset. Anyways, let's get into the show. We got a whole lot going on this week, and without further ado, let's get to the show.
Yeah, back, baby.
Are you saying you want to show me your tits?
This is the story of a drunk who grew up kind of a punk, and then all his friends left him, and now he's here alone. This is the story of a drunk who grew up kind of punk. Now he's here doing the Drunken Underwhelming live show.
This is a weird show.
Drunken Underwhelming live show. Drunken Underwhelming live show. Drunken Underwhelming live show.
That's right. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. That's right. Don't tread on my cup. It's a very beautiful cup. Anyways, I, of course, Hickory the Drunken Underwhelming. Welcome to TDAU Live, episode 25, May the 4th, Drinko to Mayo, bartending, and other stories. That's right. I hope you guys all had a beautiful week and that it was full of wonderful, magical moments, as mine was. May the 4th be with you. Yeah, it's like a new holiday because we're, and like, I'm not hating, dude. I'm a dork too. I mean, I got multiple Mr. Potato Heads. We got Michelangelo. We even got we got a Jason mask blank that I got to paint in the background. We got Hulk Hogan back there. We got a custom bottle of Hickory Vermont double IPA. Yeah, that's right. 10% ABV. And on the side it says MC Molasses because I'm a boss like that. Yeah, that's a prop. It's shown up in a couple videos. Anyways, yeah. I'm not knocking nerd culture, but May the 4th is a thing now, I think. I think we've established that. Yeah, May the 4th is the official Star Wars holiday. I was down in Middlebury at the Marquee Theater with both G.W. Foley and Pierre Vachon. And we roasted episode 2. And must I say, I apologize to my dork friends ahead of time, but my God, that was one of the most painful movies I've ever sat through. And the only relief was that I was specifically there to make fun of it, because otherwise I would have been like, why are we watching this? And to be honest, I probably wouldn't have protested. I would have just taken the time to take a nap. That would have been a total good use of my time. I honestly felt about 15 minutes into it that they had specifically made a movie in order for me to fall asleep to. And luckily I didn't. I was there with friends, and they kept it funny enough that I was able to maintain my composure. But no, it was definitely the first thing I thought was like, if I ever wanted to make a movie that somebody could throw on, and like 20 minutes in, they're asleep, and then right before it ends, there's like a loud boom and a big fight, and that way they wake up in time to realize the movie's over, so they can actually go to bed and set their alarm. That's exactly what I thought episode 2 was like. It was simultaneously the slowest movie and the fastest movie I've ever seen. And by that, I mean, it drags. Like, there are scenes that just drag and drag and drag and drag. There's also scenes that the edits are so fast that you have no idea what the hell is going on half the time. And you're like, I don't even know what's happening in this fight scene anymore. Because the jump cuts have been so fierce that, like, I can't keep up. So yeah, that was that. Drinko to Mayo, we had game night. That's right. Beautiful assistant hosted the first annual Beautiful Assistant hosts game night for Drinko to Mayo. And yeah, that's right. I don't care what haters say. I wore a sombrero like the whole damn night. But yeah, we did a basic normal Cinco de Mayo spread, man. Tacos, like 4 different proteins. We had chicken, we had ground beef, we had pulled pork, we had crispy pork belly with all the accoutrements like cheese, sour cream, rice, beans, refried beans, pickled jalapenos, more sauces than I could name. Pico, pineapple salsa, strawberry salsa with cinnamon churro flavored chips. Those were absolute fire. Benji said, nice. Thank you for being here, brother. Colin said, yum. Yeah, dude, Drinko to Mayo was fire. I'm sorry I didn't invite everyone. It was just kind of the pilot run. But yeah, we did the wife made a strawberry salsa. We did that with the cinnamon chips, and that was legit fire. And then later on in the night, when the churro cheesecake rolled out, a couple of us put the strawberry salsa on that too. And that was legit a very great idea. We also did Laura and Megan, one of the couples that were there, brought street corn and did want that pork belly. Okay, let me know, brother. I'll do it for you sometime. I got a steady supply of pork belly. That's one of the beautiful things of having your muggle life being meat and seafood, is that I have no problem acquiring things like that. But yeah, that was Drinko to Mayo was a hell of a good time. We played a lot of Cards Against Humanity, and just had a good time, man. It was rocking. And then Monday, day off, lifted, had a great day, everything on point. And then Tuesday I went and bartended a private party with my sister, which was a great time. And I will let me pull that up. We got a great photo of the two of us standing behind the bar, both wearing black on black, because that is what the dress code called for. And boom, that's right, the drunk and underwhelming one with his little sister, bartending up a storm. Nick Waters is here. Nick said, what's up, fuckers? Nick, what's going on? Good evening, sir. Hope you're well. Hope you had a great May the 4th and Drinko to Mayo. And I know I certainly did. Anyways, before we get into the topics this evening, I gotta address this, because I'm honestly a little perplexed that I never knew about this until just before the show. Like literally 5 minutes before the show, I set up all my stuff. Okay, so it wasn't 5 minutes. It was like half an hour before, because I typically dick off and work on some music stuff in between the show and when I get it going. But I'm literally pulling up the YouTube tab just to make sure everything's set up fine and all my back end stuff is good for the live stream. And in the recommended was a song by an artist named Keith Cash called Redneck Magic. And I heard it and I was like, dude, I am so bummed, because this sounds like this is something MC Molasses should have recorded, and it should have been the theme song for the show.
Yo, my fans are addicts. It's my time to shine. Autumn paddock.
Oh no, it was the first part of the hook, dude. He just was so it was straight Hickory the Drunk and Underwhelming energy going on here.
Oh, status.
Oh no, I didn't go back far enough. He's got the wand in the video.
Still to millions of people online.
No, I don't want to do that. Okay, there's good. I don't want to play too much because otherwise the live stream's gonna get copyright hit. People won't be able to find it. Anyways, this is like, dude, just a banger of a hook. And I was like, this is what Molasses should have written for the show, but apparently we didn't think about like literally getting down to what the root of the show is a redneck magician talking about random crap. And yeah, this is a banger. I'll probably be doing a reaction to this thing here in the next couple days.
Let's go. Big dog status, hillbilly savage. I got the recipe, I call it redneck magic. I spit pure dope, my fans are addicts. It's my time to shine, autumn all paddock.
Dude, just like hard as hell. Like I'm yeah, just a little bummed, not gonna lie. Just a little bummed. MC Molasses didn't drop that verse. He didn't think about that redneck magic. He should have. But yeah, we got a handful of wild stories to get into tonight. And oh yeah, Tuesday bartending was sweet. I love that shit. Yo, that dude is ripping you off. I'm a little bit jealous, dude. I'm not gonna lie. I really wish I could come up with that. Unfortunately, I just have a pile of bangers in the ready. No, the new MC Molasses shit sounds like I guess this is probably gonna be the first one to roll out. Play a short clip of Fafa. Yeah, Colin said I smell a collaboration. Yeah, I'm about to reach out to him after the show, not gonna lie. This is FAFO.
Molasses back.
Yeah,
About to share a tale. An old tale. Or maybe it's old as time. About to find out. Bunch of bitches wanna run mouth about shit they know nothing about. That shit don't fly in my town. Come around, fuck around and find out. Ain't no fucking around in my plan. Ain't no fucking around in my land. Been working this yard so damn hard. The top layer is golf course sand. Bluegrass won't take these stripes. This redneck won't take no shit. This American flag symbolizes my rights. Your flag just symbolizes your grip and air eating water and overseas. Keep on stripes perfect. No slugs breathe. I spray for ticks without need. I can turn up the filter like bluegrass please. I'm sick of being told to shut up. Motherfucker, I won't sit down. I won't take a knee for a bunch of cucks. You're about to find out happens you fuck around. Bunch of bitches wanna run mouth. Bad shit they know nothing.
A little taste of what's coming up on the MC Molasses front. Okay, that one. Benji's here. Benji, what's going on? It's a fire, sir. Thank you, brother. I appreciate that. Yeah. No, I'm a little bummed. I'm definitely gonna have to reach out to that dude, Keith Cash. Coming up with that redneck magic, dude. It angers me so much when other people write my theme songs. And like, don't be wrong, Hickory the Drunk and Underwhelming has an official theme song, but it's a Wellerman parody. It's not nearly as cool as Redneck Magic. That's a great. That's great. Like, yeah, I want to hang out with that dude. I want to do a show with that guy where Molasses and Hickory hang out. Don't get me wrong. I know nothing about this artist. I am not. I just want to be very clear that that's the only thing I know about him, and I want to hang out with him. Just to be clear, because somebody's gonna find this someday and be like, "Oh my God, did you know that he was endorsing Keith Cash and he's actually a capitalist?" You know, I don't want to find myself on the train. Anyways, here we go. Let's get into the first topic of the evening, and we got an absolutely bonkers story coming out of Pennsylvania. Those types of stories that make you question a little bit of everything. You know, sometimes you see headlines and you're like, oh wow, you know, this politician said this about this politician. Oh wow. And then sometimes you see headlines and you're like, holy shit. I don't know if I want to participate in the simulation anymore. And that's exactly how this story went from NBC News. Pennsylvania nurse pleads guilty to killing patients with lethal doses of insulin. We won't even say her name. garbage human being was sentenced Thursday to 3 consecutive life sentences for the first-degree murder charges and up to 760 years for multiple counts of criminal intent to commit murder. This was May 2nd, so less than a week ago. This is past week, this article. A Pennsylvania nurse who prosecutors say administered excessive doses of insulin in nursing home patients, 17 of whom died, pleaded guilty Thursday. Oh, excuse me, I got a little... The nurse, garbage human being, was charged last May with killing 2 patients and injuring a third. Yeah, I gotta wait till my sorry. Yeah, hiccups every once in a while, man. But we'll I'll share another little piece of music before that, until these clear. Don't mind me. What should I? This one will be on the new EP coming out. This one's called
Those
Keep It
days
Green.
where you got some shit to get up off your chest, and you just need to get it up off your chest. I feel like that's a big problem we got right now. We got a bunch of bitches who ain't willing to say shit. Fuck all y'all.
Lie, don't keep it clean, I keep it green. My front fucking yard is my fucking scene. I'm the rap that stinks like Mallory night. No deadlines in the yard, I jar my weed. I smoke that green, I grow that green. Press red so hard that they grow up mean. Lungs full of dopest THC in a yard full of thickest KBG. The greenest rapper says Afro Man is out here to brag about his fucking lawn. Can't lay down beside her details. The indica that I've been on. It's only been a few confusing months since I've been off the track, and I'm back here with some spicy leave it up head tabs. Take long hair back. You don't even care. Crush my long hair. Just know that I'm laying out stripes. I don't crush my ball or my songs. I got laying the strips and heads on pikes. You're fucking with a dude out here, but people seem to disappear. Only got a pound and an eighth of an acre. I'm only spitting when I'm trying to hear. Don't keep it clean, I keep it green. My front fucking yard is my fucking scene. I'm the...
Anyways, thank you. We just needed a second there for the like random hiccups that were just oh, what a nightmare. Anyways, speaking of nightmares, Pennsylvania nurse who's prosecuted said the prosecutor said administered excessive doses of insulin in nursing home patients, 17 of whom died, pleaded guilty Thursday. 17. Oh, I didn't even pull it up. Whoops. Serial killer chick here has a fucking body count of 17 people before they caught on and were like, hey, maybe a nurse garbage person here is not doing so hot. Yeah, the nurse, human garbage, was charged last May with killing 2 patients and injuring a third at Quality of Life Services. A skilled nursing facility in Chicora. Apparently skilled enough to have not missed the red flags on this one. Months later, she was hit with new charges after prosecutors said she confessed to killing 19 others, different facilities where she worked. In total, human allegedly mistreated 22 patients, some diabetic and others not, because, you know, that matters. With dangerously high levels of insulin at different facilities from 2020 to 2023, the Attorney General's office says. Which they say that because, like, she was ODing them on insulin, but, I mean, like, as any human, like, it doesn't matter. If you get, you take an injectable of too much insulin, like, it's gonna be bad news. Her charges included first-degree murder, attempted murder, and neglect of a care-dependent person. She pleaded guilty to 3 counts of first-degree murder and 19 counts of criminal attempt to commit murder, the Attorney General office said in a news release. Several family members of the victims have filed wrongful death lawsuits. The family of one of the victims said in a civil lawsuit filed in May that the garbage human being routinely insulted, berated, bullied, and abused him at Sunnyview Nursing and Rehabilitation Center in Butler. They described the gentleman as a brittle diabetic who had an anoxic brain injury, blindness, and neuropathy. The astute alleged that the garbage human being would prevent other nurses from feeding or giving him water, and used derogatory terms in reference to his brain injury. I'm assuming, yeah. Words we're not supposed to say. Garbage human being was also accused of saying another patient identified only as JB and a criminal complaint would be better off dead. A patient who was nonverbal at Quality Life Services was hospitalized twice in 2022 for low blood sugar before he died on December 4th. Maybe from having a little too much insulin floating around there. Attorney General Michelle Henry slammed the garbage human being for using her position of trust as a means to poison patients who depended on her for care. I offer my sincere sympathy to all who have suffered at the defendant's hands, Henry said in a statement. Attorney Robert N. Pierce, who represents 5 families, said in a statement Thursday, on behalf of all our clients, we're optimistic the resolution of the criminal case will help alleviate some of their suffering. Probable cause affidavit outlined disturbing details in case, including alleged text messages Presiday sent to her mother discussing time she said she wanted to kill someone. Can I kill this man at Taco Bell? One alleged text from April 6, 2022 read, I'm gonna murder already. Another one read, dated June 10th, 2022. Yeah, because these are totally normal messages that you send your family members when you're at work. I drugged him already, and I don't know how he is awake, the message read. There was another one from September 2022 message. Presiday allegedly told her mother that she was going to murder my aides. In a message a few days later, she complained about a patient who was yelling, according to the affidavit. I drugged him already, and I don't know how he's awake. May 12, 2023, Presiday complained, garbage human being, complained to her mother that a patient was driving me nuts because he was following her, according to the affidavit. But I may kill this resident, the text message read. I need to set some sort of boundary with him. Yeah, I'm sure death is totally the boundary that's totally an acceptable one. Garbage human being was sentenced Thursday to 3 consecutive life sentences for the first-degree murder charges and up to 760 years of criminal intent to commit murder. This plea and life sentence will not bring back the lives lost, but it will ensure the garbage human being never has an opportunity to inflict further harm, the Attorney General said. And one of the crazy parts about this whole thing was when I Googled serial killer nurse, like 20 different entries popped up, and that's rather mind-boggling. I'm not gonna lie. It's like, holy shit, really? It's that common. We got that many serial killer nurses going on that, like, okay, I suppose. I was gonna pull up a video because I gotta go grab something real quick. Let me playlists. Video page over. Yeah, I'm gonna throw on a throwback. Don't fry that one. Make her love. Make her love or every second. Live for every second. I was thinking, like, at that point, right? Like, we should just be allowed to, like, give her the punishment that she inflicted on others. Like, I feel like after a certain body count, we should be able to just, sentence them the same thing they sentence their victims to. Okay, I'm gonna throw on a throwback MC Molasses track while I go grab something. I'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen.
Sitting in the country, pack full of monkeys, but we don't let them get us down. Sipping on some pale ale, home of the long trail. That's where I call my hometown. Working hard like my father and drinking on the water and having a place that I can call my own. You might have a few cars, I got a few ARs, so you might want to leave me alone. I'm from Vermont and I do what I want, just leave me alone. I'm from Vermont and I do what I want, just leave me alone. And I'm straight from BT, it's that Green Mountain State with dyslexic bumper stickers that read 208. The home of Bernie Sanders, even he didn't do that great, but wouldn't it be great to see your social song could be president someday. People from over the border, it's an upside New Hampshire, they say. New Hampshire's an upside down Vermont, man, let's get that shit straight. Yeah, we got them higher taxes, pay a lot to the state. And we sued them bitches when they thought 10 rounds was enough for an AK. I don't know, call me guns, only on Rugers and ARs. When the police search my house, they know how patriotic we are. Cause if patriotism was homework, then I'd get a gold star. Cause trash talking the flag on my house, man, it won't get you far. Might get you a boot in the ass and a point to your car. So I wave a middle finger and sip this 14 star. We're just some Vermont boys, and when the times get hard, we drink Vermont IPA, so we don't know who we are. Sitting in the country, pack full of monkeys, but we don't let them get us down. Sipping on some pale ale, rum of the long trail. That's where I call my hometown. Working hard with my father and drinking on the water, having a place that I can call my home. He might have a few cars, I got a few ARs, so you might want to leave me alone. I'm from Vermont and I do what I want, just leave me alone. I'm from Vermont and I do what I want, just leave me alone. Come out to the woods when I want my peace. So white trash, I was baptized in monster bacon grease. I'm just a good old boy, don't care what you do in them sheets. As long as you don't come around here and you don't fuck with me. I'm so redneck that you swear my fucking neck was born red. And the way I'm back in stakes, my frame, I'm certified Angus corn fed. Real man ain't afraid of gluten, real man ain't afraid of bread and crushing grains like a buck. Fuck what all them hippies said, homegrown's how I keep it. Women, weed, and whiskey, back in my holler, we keep it as simple as can be. More American than Aunt Samantha, put her apple pie on my D. More classic than a song with a progression that goes GDC. And you know we ain't no stranger to them 50-hour work weeks. You know I ain't a stranger to them freaks and them beats. I've been grinding and not minding, but I've been finding my feet. And it's been a fucking decade since you fucking heard me, but I'm back. Sitting in the country.
Yeah, sitting in the country with a bag full of monkeys. Yeah. No, I was actually thinking about that song the other day, and I was like, yeah, I need to hear that. Anyways, let's dive right into the next story, my friends. Where we got we got the governor of New York being ignorant at best. Like that would be like if we're gonna take on the best possible takeaway from this, we're like, she's a little ignorant on the subject, and at worst, showing that she's blatant racist. 'Cause holy shit. Postal slam for saying black kids in the Bronx don't know what the word computer means. I shared this wrong. I gotta share it with audio because we're gonna watch the clip because I don't want to be taken out of context for saying what this lady said, who happens to be the governor of New York. But yeah, we'll watch her say the words herself live, and good lord, like it takes a lot to be this out of touch with people and this pandering, and man, did she nail both check boxes. Oh, I still don't have audio. Whoops, there we go.
So now what we have is the money to build a phenomenal supercomputer that is going to be accessible to researchers in New York, college students, will attract more federal grants, and this is how we lay down the mark. No state has done this. And in fact, I talked to a lot of other people, said, I wish my governor had thought of that first. I said, no, this is New York. We like to be first. With all due respect to people from other states. It's sort of our attitude. We will be the best, we will be the first, and I want others to follow. Because
I want to say you were not the first on gay marriage or weed legalization, just to be clear. Things that matter, I suppose.
Right now we have
Vermont, Colorado,
young black kids growing up in the Bronx who don't even know what the word a computer is. They don't know. They don't know these things. And I want the world open up to all of them, because when you have their diverse voices.
Yeah. She just said we have young kids in the Bronx who literally have access to a cell phone from the second they can speak that don't know what a computer is.
Kids growing up in the Bronx who don't even know what the word a computer is. They
I don't know. Maybe I'm just an ignorant white idiot from the great state of Vermont and don't exactly know. Colin, thank you for commenting in as a guy who spends, I'd say 50-50. I don't know exactly, but to be clear, Colin's friend, he runs the the Woolen Mill Comedy Club and is co-founder of the Vermont Comedy Festival. For those who are unaware, used to be on the show regularly. We'll have to have him on actually at some point as a guest just to chat and pick his brain and see what's going on. But yeah, he said a kid in the Bronx knows more about a computer than this fucking woman. Yeah, and that's the governor of New York, just on display, just being ignorant as hell and mildly
Right
racist.
now we have, young black kids growing up in the Bronx who don't even know what the word computer is.
Like, is she implying that there's also no other young demographic that grows up in the Bronx? Like, it's only black kids. Like, that's where they, like, that's where we put them. We don't let them have access to, had to have access to technology. You had to add black kids. Yeah, no, but like there's no other demographic that also lives in the Bronx that's poor. I don't know. I'm a redneck from Vermont. Nick said O'Doyle rules. Laughing, crying face. The earlier said Constable. Yeah, that's an inside joke. Yeah, just one of those moments where you're like, holy shit, dude, how and given Hochul was speaking on stage for him in California on Monday, so she's got to she's got to just be a little more on the edge of progressive crazy. But yeah, they say Hochul speaking at on-stage forum in California Monday stuck her foot in her mouth while trying to explain what she's trying to create a diverse workforce in new areas like artificial intelligence. Right now, young black kids growing up in the Bronx who don't even know what the word computer is. She blabbered into a microphone on Monday. They don't know. They don't know these things. And I want the world opened up to all of them, she continued. Even though most likely... Next, good to see you here, sir. It's been a while. Yeah, we'll have to get Colin back on as a guest at some point here. We'll have to have a chat. Lawmakers from the Bronx and across all 5 boroughs quickly tore into Hochul's gaffe, which she later said she regretted. Do better, Assemblywoman Karines Reyes, Democrat from the Bronx, wrote, saying she was deeply disturbed by Hochul's remarks. Our children are bright, brilliant, extremely capable, and more than deserving of any opportunities that are extended to other kids, Reyes said. Other children, far from being underestimated, the epitome of brilliance, resilience, and untapped potential. And this reminded me of, I'll have to search it off camera because I don't want to ruin the punchline, but reminded me of something that Biden said, where here's something very, very similar. Oh, there we go. Where it's like there's things you might think, but you probably shouldn't say out loud. And this is exactly what it reminded me of. This was from 2019. 2019? Let me check the date. Yeah, August 9th, 2019, just before Biden won 2020 elections. Biden says poor kids are just as bright and just as talented as white kids. Misspoke and immediately corrected himself during remarks about leveling the playing field for low-income students. But yeah, it was like another, oh, whoops, I didn't mean to say that. I just said it. The next one, no, that one will be late. Here we go. Opinion from the Hill. Democrats impeach Trump for exactly what Biden is now doing to Israel. Yeah, that's a thing. Remember the phone call when President Donald Trump and the Ukrainian President Vladimir Zelensky, the one that got a quote whistleblower so upset that he ran to Representative Adam Schiff and help prep Democrats for an impeachment fight? Well, that call was legal. and Trump was acquitted, and as he should have been. Democrats clutched their pearls over how Trump had used U.S. foreign policy for political purposes. It was an outrage that could be addressed only by impeaching him, even though the transcript showed nothing especially troubling. Yeah, but nobody read that. They just took whatever their pundits said for fact. Now the shoe's on the other foot. To be clear, what happened was Trump called Zelensky after seeing a video of Biden saying that he would withhold the funding from Ukraine if they didn't fire the prosecutor that was investing Hunter Biden's firm, Burisma, at the time, and basically said if you don't fire the prosecutor, you're not getting your aid. Trump inquired about that quid pro quo, to which they impeached him for quid pro quo for saying, "Hey, if you should investigate this, otherwise I might withhold funding," even though he didn't directly threaten it. Now we have Joe Biden actually withholding aid that it was congressionally approved. So let's see where this goes. Who knows? We have an impeachment. I fucking doubt it. Now that the shoe's on the other foot, President Joe Biden is stalling a shipment of ammunition to Israel in an attempt to placate the extremists within the base of his own party. Will any Democrat even notice? The Trump phone call was a congratulatory one after Zelensky won his election. In it, Trump mentioned all the allegations of influence peddling against Joe Biden, which serve as the litmus test for partisanship. Republicans see corruption and demand an investigation. Democrats see nothing and demand there be no questions. In fact, the media blacked out the entire topic. Personally, that second option seems a little defensive, considering how a genuine investigation will, there's no corruption, merely exonerate Biden and make Republicans look foolish. Yeah, that would be like the point, right? Like you'd want it investigated, just to be like, oh, look, these guys are nut jobs. Still, the Dems insisted there be no action taken to clear Joe Biden, and when Trump made his phone call, they impeached him over it. In the course of arguments by Democrats, Trump took the unprecedented step releasing the transcript of the phone call. Yeah, just dropping it. Like he didn't care. The whole world was free to read what had been said, and read it they did. The case Democrats laid out against Trump required an omission of 540 words, the words spoken between the mention of Ukrainian meddling in the 2016 election and the only mention of Biden. This is one hell of a tie together. But for Democrats, given ample political motivations, this was enough to impeach. The Senate happily held a trial. Trump was acquitted and easily, but the deed was done. Democrats had manufactured a scenario in which, for the first time in American history, an impeached president would be running for re-election. Lack of conviction was hardly a problem. It wasn't even the point. The label of impeached was what mattered, which is true. Like when we look back on it, like they're like, oh, we impeached Trump twice, and we didn't actually, he wasn't actually acquitted or wasn't actually convicted on anything. Now we have a president who, in the fight for re-election, where he needs votes from an angry anti-Semitic base of young college progressives, is putting politics ahead of a long-standing ally. In fact, ahead of obeying the law and delivering aid to that ally. Yet, for some reason, no one sees the obvious problem with this one. No one is saying anything. Michigan is in play in 2024, and Biden's odds of losing re-election if Trump wins Michigan are basically 100%. Democrats need the voters in Dearborn to carry the state. They also need Hamtramck, an often overlooked enclave of Detroit that used to be heavily Polish but is now majority Arab like Dearborn. If voters in those two places stay home, it could easily swing the state to Trump. The enthusiastic support of young voters and something any candidate would love to have, then the voters, those two heavily Muslim areas are the real prize. Democrats can't fully abandon Israel to get it. They lose too many other voters, so they have to try to thread the needle between the two by publicly criticizing the Jewish state, taking other shots like delaying military equipment approved by Congress. Fascinating to see, it's like the two-sided coin, we don't really care when like our guy does it. It's more an issue when your guy does it. But yep. Interesting times. Also coming back onto the slate is Boston mayor here, Michelle Wu. Oh, Michelle Wu. Boston Mayor Michelle Wu used campaign funds for, quote, electeds of color holiday party, records show. Yeah, this was the holiday party where she sent it out to everyone, but basically said no whites allowed. And then everyone was like, "Hey, you're not allowed to do that." And she's like, "Oh, it's a private party. It's not publicly funded. It's a very private event, and we'll have a normal party for everyone, but we just want to have this very special party for just the non-whites." I mean, of course, she called it Electeds of Color holiday party, but we all know what that means. I feel like this is a tactic used many times throughout history. Boston, a record show. Boston Mayor Michelle Wu dipped into her $1.4 million campaign war chest to pay for last year's controversial Electeds of Color holiday party, but did not use taxpayer funds as previously speculated and initially considered. Yeah, no, she's just spending Democrat money. Like, she's just spending money that was given to her to run. So, whatever, like the people who vote for these scumbags are the people that funded it. A series of emails obtained by the Herald via public record show that while city officials from the mayor's administration were responsible for planning an exclusive holiday party hosted by Wu at city-owned Parkman House, the event was ultimately paid out of her campaign coffers, which continue to grow given her prior remarks that it's very unlikely she will seek a second term. While city funds were not ultimately used, the emails reveal that she was not always the chosen case. The mayor's intergovernmental relations department sent the mistaken email invite to white city councilors that went viral after it was first reported. Yeah, because you can't have a, if you're gonna have a whites only party, you should probably keep it quiet. Just don't share that with people. Just do just share it with yourself. How many contributors were invited? Yeah, that's a good question, my friend. Okay, quick little share so I can go grab something. This was the Afroman challenge. I don't know who actually won this challenge, but I'm pretty happy when this video came out, so I'm going to share it. This was about a year ago, I think. Yeah, long way we've come.
Dropped out of high school because I got high, I'm cool. Never slowed down by the malt liquor. I still made the dollar bills come quicker. I'm a rapper, but I used to be homeless. But you never found me microphoneless. I used to sleep in my car. Now I'm a worldwide superstar. I used to be locked up in jail. Now I'm free worldwide, getting my mail. I had no women, now I got so many, my head be swimming. I used to be Pispo, now I got major dough. I used to be skinny, now I eat plenty. I made it through the traps of life, through the stress and strife. I made it past 25, I'm still alive. I made it through the traps of life, stress and strife. I made it past 25, I'm still alive. I made it. People can't stand me. The music industry tried to ban me. Hypocrites try to cancel my shows, but the rap fans love my flows. Haters try to troll me, but late at night, their girlfriends hold me. They tried to blackball me, but I already got black balls, G. I hit the blunt and wonder, am I really just a one-hit wonder? How many hits do you need? Only one, unless it's weed. Adams County Sheriff threw a raid. They didn't find nothing, I'm about to get paid. Born in 74, a ghetto resident, 2024, now I'm running for president. I made it through the traps of life, through the stress and strife. I made it past 25, I'm still alive. I made it through the traps of life, through the stress and strife. I made it past 25, I'm still alive.
finally kinda made it, but I still won't front. Took me a decade of crazy rap before I could roll a blunt. I used to reference clerks and slam bass a punk, but I'm the long hair rapper who stinks like Sweet Island skunk. Been elevated, only here because I got high and I fucking made it. I'm DNA tested 100% that guy. With a half-life gone by, I don't have time to lie, but a Colt 45 Christmas truly changed my life. Funny how things like that can make you change your perspective, cause I used to think that I was built different, I was somehow defective. And all the negativity, it'll drag you down if you let it. But now look at all the accomplishments, the life that we embedded. Cause the grass in your yard look like Afro Man's weed. It's time to shine like trichomes and catch a good bake. Rap with Afro Man, spark a blunt break, lemon pound cake.
I made it through the traps of life, through the stress and strife. I made it past 25, I'm still alive. I made it through the traps of life, through the stress and strife. I made it past 25, I'm still alive. I made it through the traps of life, through the stress and strife. I made it past 25, I'm still alive. I made it through the traps of life, through the stress and strife.
I laugh on the couch. Did you guys listen to the original or the Molasses remake? That's Nick said we just listened on a break at lunch, man. And Ben said I was saying that. Was that you listen to the Afro Man version or the Drunken Under or Molasses entry? Just asking. I'm not judging either way. Was just curious. Anyways, right into the next story. Oh, I didn't change it. Oh well. Democrat representative said women can't have guns because safeties are too complicated. In a recent debate over safe storage laws, Democratic state legislature member from Minnesota, Rep. Kaholi Vang, her DFL, made a statement that sparked controversy and disbelief among many. Her assertion that women should not have firearms because they might struggle with operating the safeties has ignited a fierce debate about gender stereotypes, firearm competency, individual rights. Let's delve into what she said, the implications that it carries. Rep. Vang's her suggestion, I guess her last name is Vang Her. Nick said, MC Molasses all the way. It's on my YouTube playlist along with other awesome songs. Thank you, brother. I appreciate that. We also listened to Raccoon. Nice. The Uncle Dad version or the MC Molasses version? Sorry to ask so many questions. Yeah, Rep. Vang, her suggestion that women should not have firearms because they might struggle with operating the safeties implies a fundamental distrust in women's ability to handle firearms safely. Such a statement not only perpetuates harmful stereotypes, but also undermines women's autonomy and the right to self-defense. Secondly, I'm a big proponent of that. And secondly, is this picture real? Because, I mean, that bullet does not, oh no, that's shell casing. Okay, it's just out. It looks like it's out in front of the gun, which makes zero sense. But, next said drunk Christmas baby. Yeah, I mean, I'm a big proponent that handguns shouldn't have safeties anyways. The safety's the trigger. Just saying. None of my, and it's funny because the beautiful assistant's totally on the safety train. Like she feels like they should. I think rifles and shotguns should have safeties because they're things that you sling over your back or carry in a sling or carry in a pack or carry from your sling on your front and it dangles and that's like unsafe while you're walking through brush and such. And I totally understand why you'd want a safety for a weapon like that. But for a pistol, that's supposed to be in a holster unless you need it. I just, especially if you have a good holster that covers, I mean, every holster should cover the trigger so there's no accidental discharge concern. But I don't understand having a safety on a handgun because, to be honest, if my handgun's out, like, the safety might as well be off because if my handgun's out, it means that I'm already at a point where I like if it comes out, there's things going downrange. Like it's not like they're downplaying the gravity of pulling your gun out. I think it's like a big thing that these people do where they're just like, oh, you know, you might need to pull it out to de-escalate the situation. And I'm like, no, you already tried to de-escalate the situation. Like the gun is like the last, like I might die. And I need to preserve myself so that I can continue forth and help my family and such. And continue to be alive. Like I said, that makes about as much sense as not having one chamber. Exactly, dude. Like the point of having a handgun is specifically for self-defense. Because like, and don't get me wrong, there should be no. I shouldn't need to justify why I own wands. Especially, I mean, I have a collection of wands up here. We got the Harry Potter. The Harry Potter one, the kind of Harry Potter one, the Mother Earth one. We got the backup, the original, and the Pew Pew, which actually fires fireballs. That one's pretty cool. But I'll demonstrate with the Sai, because why not? You know, you can't tell I'm a Ninja Turtles fan, right? Like I have a Sai and nunchucks just chilling in the studio near the desk. Let's yeah, just a Sai and nunchucks, and these ones are like the good ones. Like these, it's rubber coated steel. Like these are legit ones that you would not want to get hit with. These are definitely something you don't want to sack tap yourself with when you're spinning. But yeah, I mean, if the firearm comes out, it like that's your safety. Like that's no safety. That's safety. That's no safety. That's safety. And I know that movies have ruined it for us, but this is the safety on a pistol. I guess it should be more like that. And this part wouldn't be there, but that could be the butt stock, and then we got like a little tiny, you know, room clearer that holds not many rounds. Nick said, "Did you hear about the Windsor County sheriff that shot himself at training? The trigger got caught on his jacket zipper." No, I didn't, but I will throw that in search because oh yeah, that was April 8th, eh? Yeah, I've not. I pulled up the one from Newport Dispatch, but if you want to send me one, I'm totally. Yeah, Benji said, "Lol, yes, this." Then I can send it to you. Yeah, you send it over, Nick. That'd be fine. Benji said, "It's a banger." It's one of those like, holy crap. Yeah. No, there should be no way your zipper gets caught on that. Okay, let's get rid of that one. I got rid of that one. Get rid of that one. Nick said, "I'm on it." Thank you, sir. I look forward to pulling this one up because that'll be fun. Before we go, this one. AstraZeneca is withdrawing its COVID vaccine worldwide, citing low demand. Almost as if nobody wants to get the jab anymore. Shocker how that came full circle from people demanding that you get thrown into a camp for not wanting to get it to now they're stuck gonna stop making one of them because there's no demand for it. That's wow, can't believe that happened. You know, it's just crazy times. Oh, this one I thought was especially funny, and I would cover for molasses. Experts warn Virginians to say no to no mo may. Yeah, no mo may is just some hippie bullshit, to be clear. You're thinking about jumping on the no mo may bandwagon this year, you might want to think again. The campaign has spread widely on social media in recent years, urging people to stop cutting their grass for the month in an effort to boost habitat and food for bees and other pollinators. Why it matters. Now some experts say mowing hiatus doesn't actually help bees all that much and could ruin your lawn. State of play. An academic study supporting the theory that a month off from mowing helps bees was retracted in 2022. Cities are backing away from the trend too. Des Moines dropped the program after 1 year and hundreds of tall grass complaints. Zoom in Virginia, timing in the main issue with Noma May. Virginia Tech's turf specialist and associate professor of agriculture Mike Goatley tells the Virginian Cooperative Extension dandelions and clover, which may be the primary pollen sources for bees who let your lawn go, actually peak in April. And how often you ought to mow depends on what kind of grass you have. Sometimes found in Virginia, like Bermuda grass and zoysia, grow very quickly and can be hard to cut through when your mowing reprieve has ended. Yeah, those are both southern grasses, to be clear. Bermuda grass and zoysia. Virginia's in that weird spot where they can grow both southern grasses and northern grasses. But, you do not want to let Bermuda or zoysia go for a full month because it's basically going to be like trying to trim hedges. That being said, as a northern boy, I'm glad that I don't have that. I have nice, beautiful Kentucky bluegrass all the way, and she's coming back beautifully. If it wasn't raining today, would have gotten a good mow down. But yeah, we'll be looking forward to that later in the week, and we'll definitely post on MC Molasses socials. Plus, letting your lawn go for a month and then mowing it back to the nub is a recipe for patchy messes of turf, because it exposes what will become tender crown of the grass, according to turf experts. Yeah, it's just a bad idea, dude. Like, you shouldn't do that. Studies that show limiting mowing like every 2 weeks throughout the growing season increases the number and types of bees drawn to the suburban yards without the drawbacks of month-long mowing moratorium. Even 2 weeks, dude. I mow twice a week regularly. If you're looking to support pollinators on your property, there are better ways than skipping mowing. If you're looking for a yard work free way to tackle your lawn, I recommend you do it old school. Get a dog. You never see a blade of grass again. Yeah, no, and like plant more flowers, dude. Like that's the thing. Like if you're that into nature and you're gonna be like, oh, I don't care about my property. Like just mow less. But mow less. I mean, plant more flowers and don't mow less. That's really what I mean. Anyways, the last topic of the evening, other than what Nick might send me. Oh, he did send it to me. Oh, my Jesus. There we go. Okay, nice. That was the one I pulled up. Anyways, Windsor County deputy injured in accidental firearm discharge during training. From April 8th. That's right. Woodstock, a Windsor County Sheriff's deputy, was injured this morning when his firearm discharged accidentally during a routine training exercise. The incident occurred around 9:45 a.m. while deputies were conducting firearms qualification. According to the investigation, a fastener from the deputy's jacket became lodged in his holster. The unforeseen obstruction caused the trigger to compress the deputy holster's weapon, resulting in accidental discharge. Injured deputy was promptly treated at a local hospital for the non-life-threatening injuries. Since been released. Sheriff's Department announced they will conduct a thorough after-action review of the incident with assistance from an outside agency to prevent further occurrences. The review will evaluate all aspects of the incident, including equipment, protocols, and training policies. Yeah, like I could imagine that's happening, but I mean, I can't imagine. Like the funny part is, it happened during a training. Like nobody cared. But if this had happened during me living my normal life at my house, it would have been kicking down my door. Still no other news about it. Weird. Yeah, because in the grand scheme of things, it's not actually a big deal. It's just a big deal because the reason they downplay it is because it's like the state doesn't want to admit. And that's a big deal because then they have to admit when they kick down your door for it, doing the same shit. That would be bad. Anyways, last story of the evening. Let me get to it. Live streamers allegedly bust prominent Hollywood producer Herschel Allen Weingrod during an interaction with a minor. Yeah, there's a clip from the video. Live streamers Vitaly and Bradley Martin. I don't know if you know who they are. Vitaly did a bunch of like gym prank stuff back in the day. Bradley Martin's just a juiced up dude who's done some cool, wild gym pranks and has a great physique. And that's all I got. I just know him because he did a bunch of stuff with Dom Mazzetti from Bro Science Life, which is absolutely the funniest lifting channel you'll ever encounter. Even though it's not really a lifting channel, it's like a joke on bro culture. Anyways, live streamer Vitaly and Bradley Martin allegedly caught Space Jam and Kindergarten Cop producer Herschel Allen Weingrod on a date with a 15-year-old girl. Latest live stream to Catching Predators on Kick.com appeared to show the American screenwriter and producer at a restaurant with a minor. Questionable scene played out on camera. The footage appeared to show Weingrod and a young girl sitting at a table, talking and ordering food. Then Vitaly and Martin stormed in and confronted him about what he was doing with her. Weingrod eventually admitted in the video that the girl confessed to being 15 during the conversation, confessed that he had met her on a dating site. So,
What's your name?
Oh, fuck.
What's your name?
Who are you?
What's your name?
Who are you?
Why are you still with my fucking daughter? What's your name? What is your name?
Boris. My name is Boris.
Boris. What's your name? Shake my hand.
What's the problem?
Why are you still with my daughter? You know how old she is?
I have no idea.
You have no idea.
I have no idea.
You have no idea.
No.
What the fuck you thought was gonna happen here?
Nothing. We're gonna have a pizza. I don't know.
Pizza. Yeah, you don't know? How old is she?
Brad.
You know how old she is?
I messed with her. She was 23.
23. Is that what the conversation looked like?
You know the text messages? She was 23 on a
23.
dating site.
On a dating site?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah, she was 23 on
How old is she?
Site. I have no idea.
Lila, how old are you?
I'm sorry. She was 23 on a dating site. All we've done is
So
talk.
she didn't tell you how old she was?
She did.
She did?
Yeah.
How old is she?
She said she was 15.
How did she tell you how old she actually is?
She said she was 15.
She said she's 15. Why are you here? Why are you sitting here?
I'm just having a
With a fucking 15-year-old?
pizza.
Piece of pizza with a fucking 15-year-old.
It's not against
You think
the
that's
law.
okay?
I think it's not against the law.
It's not against the law?
No.
Is that all you spoke about to her?
We've just been talking.
Really?
Yeah, we've been talking and flirting. It's not a big deal.
Where are you going?
I ordered a pizza. I'm going to go.
Okay, have a seat. Have a seat.
Why?
I'll sit with you. I'll eat pizza with you. We're just having pizza, right?
Sorry.
Sit right here.
Sorry.
Sit right here.
Sorry.
Where? I don't know. Whoa, excuse me, sir. Excuse me.
You said you wanted a kiss, touch it.
he was looking for some cheese pizza. Am I right? Like that's really what was going on here.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. It's just weird. I don't understand what people
So you're a
say.
pedophile trying to meet a 15-year-old. Oh shit! I'm sorry, it's not a boy, it's a girl.
Whoa.
Yeah, you are.
Wait.
We need to hear audio.
Look at this guy. Clown. All right, let's go. Let's go. Yeah, I'm gonna say.
What are you doing? It's like,
I'm like, we can't grab him.
yeah.
Yeah, you can't grab him. You can't do that.
Let him go. Let him go.
Just quietly tucks behind security, who has no idea what's going on.
What do you guys want to do?
He tried to meet a 15-year-old.
Trying to meet a 15-year-old.
Okay, so what do you guys want to do in this case?
In this case.
Filming or you trying to arrest him or
Yeah, the cops are on the way.
police?
Well, just let everybody know in your building at $1,000 Windsor, there's a pedophile that lives here.
Yeah, well, you guys have it in camera and everything, right?
Okay.
I guess if you guys come daytime, then the office, they will help you. whatever information you guys want.
Let's go. We got another one to catch.
Yeah, so
Not the heroes we asked for, but the heroes we need, I suppose. Who would have thought that Vitali, the guy who did gym pranks and shit to get famous, and Bradley Martin, a juiced up guy who did some funny videos with Bro Science Life and some crazy gym pranks. Not gonna lie, he's done some cool gym pranks or cool gym videos, specifically doing like squatting a bar with two girls balanced on the ends, and wild shit like that. But who would have thought they would have been the ones out here calling out some BS? Just a wild, yep, one of those. I hadn't predicted that. That was not on my 2024 bingo card, as most of the things that have happened so far are not. And yeah, trying to think what else I'm going to play before I get out of here. I'll play you guys a clip from this, although it's not all that exciting without the video, but I can't share the video yet. Exciting for me. He was trying for some burger. So I just worked, Molasses and I just worked on our third score for a short film. One is released. I'm pretty sure. Actually, I can pull that up real quick. And I didn't because I'm dumb. I did score. I'd score. This will be the third one I've worked on. The second one, pulling up a GW feed. Okay, maybe he didn't release that. He just showed it with me. So no, I can't share that either. Bummer. But I can share a very quick piece of the audio track for this, which is not going to sound like much, considering it was I guess it has some of the audio in there, so that's kind of like a sneak peek, right? Where anyways, The Park Bench, a film that I acted in. I as the man behind the mask, Kyle Hickory, and MC Molasses worked on the soundtrack, and this has some elements of the actual audio from it. So I'll play like the first 2 minutes, not to steal anything from GW, because it's got the same intro that the Hack does. Because these films are in the same universe. So in the video right now, A chick just sat next to GW on the park bench and is going to start drinking from a water bottle for an excessively long amount of time. And I'm very, very happy with this build. And yeah, that's all I'm going to share because I don't want to ruin anything, even though it's just audio.
Oh my God, that's a lot of water.
What a lovely.
Okay, that's all I'm going to share from that. Because I don't want to give too much away on GW's recent film, The Park Bench, which I just worked on. And this is the intro song for The Hack, and which we worked on a while ago. And I kind of decided that I should work on and release as a song, considering it's in these short films. Without vocals, just the instrumental, but it's one of those things that we should do. To be clear, this was named Molasses X Cupcake Beat 1 because water, lots and lots of water, man. I was trying for some burger. This one is originally going to be a crossover between Ryan Kenyon and myself as his rap name Cupcake, but it never came to fruition. And then it was kind of GW and I worked on the show like a year or a year and a half ago. Then it kind of became the theme song for some GW films. So yeah, I think I'm going to re-record this as just the MC Molasses lyric version of the GW film series.
Hi, I'm Molasses. This is W.M. Smith. Welcome to our movie.
Yo, give me a second. I want to say something.
Hi, I'm Molasses. This is W.M. Smith. Welcome to our movie.
When do I get the mic? Come on, hurry up.
Long hair rapper, no for empty glasses. Make some bitches shake their asses when I spit it slick and slow and thick. That's why they call me Molasses. You know my life ain't kind of tragic. It's kind of awesome. I'm kind of mad, man. I don't know where this whole thing goes. You know the results, they will be tragic. Don't hit me a blunt, expect me to pass it. Last tip did, he got his ass kicked. I don't care about all you bitches. I'm about to rain down some magic.
We're gonna super crack this bitch.
Know you bitches also wearing masks. And you look at me like I'm so crazy that I just ran out of baskets. I'm Molasses, this is creamy. Welcome to our mixtape.
Yo, give me a second. I want to say something.
I'm Molasses.
Oh, Nick said, "Where's GW? We miss him." Yeah, I miss him too, brother. It's not just you; it's me too. I miss GW very greatly, but yeah, GW is actually moving. He's going to leave us behind. He's moving to grad school in July, which we will be still continuing to work on things together. But unfortunately, yeah, he'll be down in Georgia, and where he's been recently has just been too busy to dedicate an hour and a half to this show every week, which I don't blame him, dude. Like it's a big commitment, and I gotta shout out to the beautiful assistant for being okay with me doing this show every Wednesday for the past few years now. And yeah, it's a bummer. It's a bummer that GW can't. We'll have to get Colin on as a guest, by the way. And best of luck, GW. Totally understandable. Good for him. Yeah, no, I'm stoked for him. I'm also very sad that like one of my top 5 friends is moving so far away from me. So it's one of those like bittersweet things where I'm like, dude, that's totally great for you. And who knows, maybe he'll make it as maybe he'll end up producing some film that is just huge, and it'll even if I don't work on it, it'll elevate me just for being in his circle and working on the things adjacent to him. on the flip side, I'm like, dude, I just wish we could just hang out and be buddies and hang out every Wednesday night and discuss bullshit. So no, it does. It makes me sad, but on the flip side, I'm really happy for him because he's doing what's best for him. But yeah, no, it's like it's bittersweet, man. I'm happy and I'm sad. I don't know what else to say on that. Is that like I love that boy, and yeah, that's all I got. I guess I'll share a clip from this. So just a good reason for a random road trip. Yeah, no, there'll definitely be a moment where Hickory goes down and hangs out with GW, especially on campus. Probably walks around, asks some questions of random people. We'll get some good content. This was the second one I worked on for GW. This was the Cindy. I think this short film was officially called Grace. Would be hysterical, Nick. Probably get a drunk bus to take the trip. Yeah, that would be fucking hysterical. 16 of us just pile in a bus and go down to visit GW. 1 sober driver, 15 drunk men. Who knows what will ensue? So it doesn't sound like a whole lot here, but to be honest, behind this short film, this was I hate to like fluff myself, but yeah, that was great. It worked out really, really well. This one, the vocals on this are just scratch track and awful. This one's gonna become a thing.
Whose line you stepped on? Whose man it's who gone? Whose knowing not strong? Whose fucking lawn you stepped on?
This one's a season.
Like, oh my god. Like, I totally love living in Vermont.
Dug
like,
this one up.
It's got, like,
it's like 2 years old now.
all the seasons. It's not just summer and winter and fall, but it's like stick season and mud season too, and foliage.
Laying down some Lorganite, you know I got my spread just right, spreading it harder than old ho. Never mind, takes a giant pair of balls to fucking finally welcome false. I'm about to call on Wick just up one more time. Emperor's here, don't you fear the pins down red and then.
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure where that verse is going. We'll get out here and blame it on the whiskey. This one I need to fucking finish and update. Nick said maybe we could borrow the Magic School Bus. Oh man, if that's true, I'm gonna be balls deep in Miss Frindle by the time this thing wraps up. Just to be fair, wife's got fair warning. Yeah, Miss Frindle. That was her name, right? Because you know, I got a thing for that one. Not gonna lie. Was it not Frindle? What was it? Miss Frizzle. The Frizz. Next said, so long story short, our boss's last name is Frizzle. We joke around all the time about how he has magical. Just like a short 16 passenger school bus with mushrooms painted on the side. That would do. Oh man, I gotta share this page because it's Just the stuff that pops up aside of it is absolutely hysterical. Miss Frizzle, but over here we got some card magic. Learn your way and take lessons, you know, because the drunk magician is a professional magician. AI said Professor Valerie Felicity Frizzle, known as Miss Frizzle. She's the main protagonist of the main Magic School Bus series. I think it was that. And then down here, method acting, film acting, child acting, which child acting is depicted with a picture of some agaricus mushrooms next to a child. Guess why not? We got dance and burlesque. Learn magic your own way. Take lessons. Yeah, because why wouldn't there be burlesque on take your own way? Learn burlesque your way with take lessons expert. Oh yeah, when there's different people, embrace your femininity, discover your body through burlesque, strut your stuff in the sassy adult level and body positive 18 and over class. Beginner intermediate, beginner intermediate advanced. Yeah, because, you know, you just might not exactly know how to strip seductively. Don't get me wrong, I'm not taking away from anything from Team so Team Frizzle, not as good as O'Doyle rules. That's fair. Oh, well done, my friend. But yeah, that's about all I got. We're gonna share. I think I might have shared this one last time. I can't remember. Blame It on the Whiskey. That's gonna be our playout song. Although to be honest, you know what should be is that one. To be honest, this should be the playout song.
Let's go. Big dog status, hillbilly savage. I got the recipe, I call it redneck magic. I spit pure dope, my fans are addicts. It's my time to shine, Audemars Paddock. Big dog.
Dude's got some serious, like, there's some serious edits in here, too. Not gonna lie. Not shitting on this dude whatsoever. Jealous. Good show as always. Love you, brother. Thank you, Nick. I appreciate it, brother. Thank you for dropping by.
Status, hillbilly savage. I got the recipe, I call it redneck magic. I spit pure dope, my fans are addicts. It's my time to shine, Audemars Paddock.
Yeah, just absolutely dope. Like, verse is crazy. The chorus is dope. The verse on fire. And then the fact that he's got the magic wand and that top hat, I'm like absolutely jealous.
Abracadabra, my craft is mastered. Praise be to God, I'm prepared for the rapture. I've been through hell, I used to run with the devil. On my way up to the top, I got the pedal to the metal. I'm going.
Yeah, just an editing, like next level editing on this video. That being said, I'll probably do a full reaction to it, but I'm just enjoying a moment.
Upper level, turning all the way up. I got it out the mud, there ain't no way I'm getting stuck. I don't give a fuck, you don't like me, so what? Redneck magic, I don't believe in love. Nah.
Redneck magic, I don't believe in luck. And then like got the tracers of him just behind him. Yeah, editing on point here. Dude's got it under control.
Down said hood, I'm calling the plays, I'm the GOAT. I should wear 6 rings like MJ. Got my truck lifted up, stay out of my lane.
Got the drone shots on point too. Dude definitely invested in this video.
On it, I go get it, I ain't got time to complain. Big dog status, hillbilly savage. I got the recipe, I call it redneck magic.
That redneck magic, that shit you're cooking up in the still and in the shed. Many of the reasons I say we belong in West Virginia, because I can cook that shot and that meth kid.
Spit pure dope, my fans are addicts. It's my time to shine. Autumn all paddock.
Yeah, that was a good green screen edit with the two of them. Not gonna lie.
Dog status, hillbilly savage. I got the recipe, I call it redneck magic. I spit pure dope, my fans are addicts. It's my time to shine. Autumn all paddock. I can't take a break.
Okay, I haven't made it this far in the song yet, so we're gonna chill and see what he's got to say. Oh yeah, I said lots in editing and time spent for sure. Yeah, like a shit ton of time. I would be willing to bet the editing time on this video was like 60 hours plus. Unless his editor's just really good and has a lot of templates lined up. Like this is he probably spent 15 times what I've ever spent on editing a video on editing this.
I can't take a break.
Even that, just that, like him standing on the hill with light rays. Like that alone probably took like a solid half hour. And it was like less than 2 seconds on screen.
Take a break until I get my money straight. You a fake. All I see in you is jealousy and hate.
You know, at least that part, like these parts were just like editing together the different shots, so it didn't actually take that much time. But scenes like that and like the effect stuff takes a shit.
38 special, 2 Mossberg pumps. I ride shotgun, I got 12s in my trunk. If the police hit the lights, I go redneck magic. I'm flexing on my haters, Macho Man Randy Savage. I got
Macho Man Randy Savage. Yeah. 8-minute song. 60 plus. Easy 60 plus. Oh yeah, 8 minutes for sure. 60 plus. Like I would say the average amount of time spent editing a molasses video that's 3.5 minutes. It's probably like 4 to 5 hours. Yeah, no, that's and like that's me not being that good. Like I'm sure if I was really dope with editing, I could probably turn that down to 2. But even then, this is like snap into a Slim Jim mix it. Like Randy, like that, like Broadnax level editing is probably like their dude's probably spending 80 hours, like 2 full work weeks working on that single video. That's after it's shot, after the entire song's recorded. They're probably spending 80 hours on the video alone. And I'm not hating. I'm just saying that's like, I wish.
cash in my bag. I'm collecting baggage. I came up out the gutter. Now I'm living lavish. I ain't selling dope. I'm getting money legit. They praying on my downfall. They hoping that I quit. That ain't gonna happen. No way, not today.
I like the fact that he's on a big old compost heap. Not gonna lie. Yeah, absolutely. Just well done entirely on this video. Because like that being said, I don't know shit about Keith Gash. I'm not endorsing this artist. I'm just very, very jealous that he dropped the official theme song for MC Molasses before, or the official theme song of Hickory the Drunken and Rolling before Molasses did.
You wanna see me on stage? I need 5K. Let's go. Big dog status, hillbilly savage. I got the recipe, I call it redneck magic. I spit pure dope, my fans are addicts. It's my time to shine, autumn all paddock. Big dog status, hillbilly savage. I got the recipe, I call it redneck magic.
Yeah, snaps. Yeah. And that being said, Nick, I don't know anything about this artist. It literally just popped up in my feed, and I was like, Redneck Magic, I gotta check that. And then I was like, oh shit, This might be the Drunk and Underwhelming theme
I
song.
spit pure dope. My fans are addicts. It's my time to shine. Automatic.
Like the beat is very, very similar to something I would do too. Not gonna lie. That's it made me think of I got a little bit of Turf Type. Which actually I'll share as the I'll let that video play us out. Let me we'll let that play us out. Never heard of them, but definitely MC Molest. Fair, my dude. Yeah, I'm willing to check it out. We'll see what happens. It might not be that everything else is great.
I know, right? Anyways, man,
it's awesome.
I gotta get going.
Fair enough. I gotta move before the place starts complaining.
Oh, yeah, thanks for letting me drop by, brother. I really think that track you're working on got a lot of potential.
Thanks, man. I really appreciate that. Before you go, you wanna go get high behind the shed?
It's 2022. We can do that out front. Grass is legal, brother.
Well, this is true. It seems like it's more fun when we do it back there.
Alright. Hey, man, let me pack one. At least I can do.
Thank you. I agree. I'll have to reach out to him. I will be reaching out to Keith Cash to be sure.
Nice.
Careful, that's good stuff.
What would you say the strain was called again?
It took like 15
Lucifer's Lawn.
Just to be fair, while shooting this video.
You know, man, sometimes it feels like even the smallest things are a battle. That's because they are.
Careful, that's good stuff.
Peace out, y'all. Said Benji.
Hey, man, let me pack one. At least I can do.
Y'all will be banging. Yeah, I'll be reach out to Keith Cash.
There you go.
See what's up.
Nice.
Careful, that's good stuff.
What would you say the strain was called again?
Law Pier.
Lucifer's Lawn.
He's so good, dude. He was so good in this video, too.
You know, man, sometimes it feels like even the smallest things are a battle.
Anyways, thank you guys for hanging out.
That's because they are.
We're gonna watch Turf Type, but then I'm out of here.
My turf type, all week, KBG under feet. My place, my home, my lawn is the drop zone. Turf type, all week, KBG under feet. My place, my home, my lawn is the drop zone. I'm out here with this weed and feed, putting it down before the seed. Tell me again, I can't overseed everything I overseed. My KBG, growing a lawn, you're growing weeds. Sharpen the blades while smoking greens. Take a look at this field of trees, mine's thriving like a hickory. It's the perfect height, it's lush and green. It's spreading like COVID-19 as I dominate. This block so clean, I try to stay positive, not get mean. You don't deserve to call out lawn, bro. Looks like it's cared for by John Doe. You'd be better off just give it up. You get a pat on the back and you get patio. Oh, I try not to get so negative sometimes, but I can't help it. I mean, just look at these other yards, man. They're nothing like mine. My turf type, all week, KBG under feet. My place, my home, my lawn is the drop zone. Turf type, all week, KBG under feet. My place, my home, my lawn is the drop zone. Turf type, all week, KBG under feet. My place, my home, my lawn is the drop zone. Turf type, all week, KBG under feet. My place, my home, my lawn is the drop zone. Running racing competition, you ain't winning this
such a dick and I make so slick, but no other yards even look right. Long hair guys ask for tips and if they should cut my height. Car slow down when my stripes come into sight. Not saying my loves the shit, but it smells like Morgan night. Saying my loves the shit, but it smells like Morgan night. Saying my loves the shit, but it smells like Morgan night. Oh man, I was trying not to get dirty there, and then I just came out. This is the Morgan night. It just got everywhere. It smells like success up in here. My turf tight, all me, KVG, under me. My place is my home, my lawn is the drop zone. Turf tight, all me, KVG, under me. My place is my home, my lawn is the drop zone. Out here slinging back so fast, probably being watched by the DEA. The helis overhead have the best fucking view of how I cut my stripes today. Probably not be able to figure it out in a compound they will surely raid. Should be nervous, I'm less scrupulous and less stressed than DOJ. Mount Morgan, I'm swimming in, probably being watched by the EPA. Filling up truckloads at a time like a less instructed Timmy McVeigh. Not here for revenge, so clear the way, cause this year's staying green and lush. The summer I danced and prayed for rain, and all my neighbors went outside and they felt like they prayed for pain. Got white powder all over the yard, rubbing it in like Novocaine. Cause after the work is done, we rest, start the next project today. And that's why you can't catch me, I'm more covert than the CIA. Gonna try and catch me as I drive this whole damn tank away. All you can do is open another bag, lay it down, spray and pray. All you can do is open up another bag, lay it down, spray and pray. All you can do is open another bag, lay it down and spray and pray. Oh man, I tried to stay positive that time too, and I still got negative, but it's so far ahead of everybody. And it's not hard, dude. You just go watch some like lawn care nut or GCI turf or yard bra, you'll get it. My turf tight, all me, KVG, under me. My place is my home, my lawn is the drop zone. Turf tight, all me, KVG, under me. My place is my home, my lawn is the drop zone. Turf tight, all me, KVG, under me. My place is my home, my lawn is the drop zone. Turf tight, all me, KVG.
Have a beautiful night.
Well, this is true.
Drunk magician
Like
out.
one of them do it back there.
Cheers. Now let's get the credits. Thank you all for being here, I appreciate the help. Cause this is a show I do by myself, I produce the shit myself.